put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. The tackle there by John Johnson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Crunch time, defense. There we go. 37's the mic. Mike 37. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Shadow. There we go. 37's the mic. Mike 37. Not today, you want. Not today.
To throw is Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Succop's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Browns who are going to get possession first here in overtime as the kick's away. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the third drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
Now a first throw here in overtime. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Brady. And incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. A handoff, Fournette running left. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Fournette. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Fournette running out of the gun. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Hey, 66.
Now they'll throw with Brady. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here's Brady to throw.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Oh, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT.
And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
First throw in OT for Watson. Flushed out right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. William Golston in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Watson, his first throw of OT. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. To throw is Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Watson now to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got him in, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 1st down, it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson looking for the end zone. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute